how can it be that we don't pay attention to 4,000 or 5,000 deaths a day? I think probably because it does happen every day, and it has been happening every day. It's like breathing. It's just part of the way life is for so many people. But shootings in Colorado or terrorist attacks in New York, they're unusual things. Those are news, whereas the water and sanitation crisis has been grinding on for years and years. But for those who don't have that access, it's still a crisis.
If we look at the water issues we have on the planet today, probably around half the population of the planet has actually got safe water at home. Just imagine your street, and as you walk down your street, one house has got safe water at home. In the next one, someone walks 20 minutes to collect water. The next one, someone's got it at home. The next house, they walk 20 minutes to collect water. That's sort of what we're looking at as the situation on the planet today.
Water's heavy. If you've ever tried carrying it, so whatever, 10 litres, 20 litres on your back, has a huge impact on your life, both in terms of your health, but also in terms of what you could have been doing whilst you were doing that. That could have been so much more productive.
Very huge population segments walk long distances to very polluted sources that maybe they could be dugouts or they could be some rivers, but very far away from them. And these are all open sources that are subjected to contamination. So it's a high contamination of microbial matter, which causes a lot of diseases.
If we added up all of the disease burden from tuberculosis, all of the disease burden from HIV/AIDS, all of the disease burden from malaria, which is massive. Well, diarrheal disease, which is the main problem we associate with drinking water, is more than all of those added together.
With the right access to clean water, diarrhea is not a major issue. But for the poorest children in the world, it's a deadly issue, quite literally.
We look around and we see a large problem and we see a potential solution. And what is the natural question? Well, why aren't we doing this?
I'm Dick Greenlee from Oklahoma City, 52 years old, in the pump business. Pumps of Oklahoma is an Oklahoma corporation. We were a water systems house. We just moved basically groundwater. In 2005, we were able to purchase the company from my wife's parents. And I pretty much was resigned to the fact that I was going to make a great living. I was going to go home at 5 o'clock every night. I was going to get there at work at 8 o'clock every day, take an hour for lunch, and I was just going to do that, and I was going to be fine. Hey, how many Chesapeake pumps do we have coming? I thought, I'm set up right now, mid-40s, for this nice glide path to retirement. Take the nice vacations, drive nice cars, live in a great house. It's American dreams. Things are just going great. I started thinking, so this is it now? I'm just going to burn my wick on both ends to grow this company for what? There's got to be more to it.
Ekifyalirwa kyandi kuno kuyine kumbabala mukyalo munfumu ba Mulongwe. Ine ninewo Petronella Mwelwa 6 bali ku skulu abashere na baleti. Obwikalo pano pambabala buli obwakosa nekyo bwakosela niki kumulandu wa mushiri. Tulapone nwane efipowe mulandu wa kutira umushiringa fintu tulandire wali onaika. Alikosa milimo imwe yakosa sana fye tulachuchutika. Ila leta nobuna kumumubiri.
Aba ba Petronella bantu bamo aboningati emkwaya bali bafyeri banka ba milimo sana. So nalandi ukuthi bala bombesha abantu bali baba pitinkana kwena mulimo nga wamoneka kwena wafule ba ibimba ku basa. Libe fifshima takulaba ba Petronella bale yamkula tapameshi apale pele 2 km kumumana. icho chalelanga okumona kutila ilio na bafumana abana kalimbi mumpanga pote wakatapya menshi so tabale kwanisha hiyo ifyalestika twale kimono kumono kutila abantu abengi bale kwato kulwala ubulwele bwa diarrhea elio nemfweshingisha lesangwa kupitila kubulwele bwa diarrhea.
They usually get water from the riverbank, from the shore, and that water is not clean. It's not well purified, so it contains a lot of bacteria that when people they drink, it will have a problem on their stomach, and as a result cause diarrhea. My name is Edward Kapumpa. I'm a registered nurse working here at Mbabala Rural Health Center. Diarrhea is a dangerous disease, especially in children under 5.
Diarrhea.
We've lost a lot of children here at Mbabala, those that come with severe dehydration. There is no proper treatment given to them, we do lose them.
Diarrheal disease is a lot more of a problem than many people think, certainly in the West. People have been spoiled by the experience that we think of diarrheal disease as perhaps something that happens on a holiday, or we eat in a strange place and we get an upset stomach for a couple of days and take medications if necessary, and it's resolved. That doesn't reflect the reality of killing something like 2 million children every year.
Well, first of all, it's not a single event. You lose your ability to absorb nutrients. You lose part of your growth potential. You're set back a little bit for life, but that doesn't stop once. That happens again and again and again. And gradually a child with repeated diarrhea will slip away from the development curve.
When it comes to young children, I mean, the basic challenge is just survival. We're sheltered from this. We don't remember times when 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 children in the family would die from a waterborne disease.
It's very painful for a parent, to see their child who is under 5 years old is in such a pain and, just die because there's no safe drinking water.
Can you imagine any greater challenge than losing a child? Unfortunately, that's just a reality of life, and to us, what are staggering numbers, to them are just a fact of life.
Mweo wandi pamono lupo alwandi ukutwafu wako kuli baka skulu na baka shiwa abalanda nkasansamuka nkaba nensansa shingi.
When drinking bad water, sometimes children they die. So I get worried, sir, because they can suffer. I myself, I can suffer when drinking bad water.
When I started researching the water crisis in the world, I was astounded that 1/6 of our world's population plays Russian roulette every time they get a drink of water. Okay, is there anything I can do about that? I know how to do water well stuff because that's what I've done for 30 years. Well, it would make sense then, if I could do something about it, that maybe I should try to do something about it. Humanitarian aid in the developing world has been going on for 100 years. And the model has been to raise some money, go get a big mechanized rig and bring it in, move the villagers aside. Okay, get out of the way, the rig's coming in. We've raised our $10,000. You guys move aside, get out of the way, we're gonna drill this well for you. Obviously, we need that. That is a great service and it has to be there. But when that rig pulls out and everybody's happy, and 6 months later, an O-ring goes out on that pump that's down there 300 feet. They're done. Instead of us saying, hey, we're here to drill a well for you, you guys get back. We say, hey, we're here to drill a well and train you, come on. we're putting a system together, a water solution. It's not a water well, it's not a pump, it's a solution. Water 4 goes into an area and identifies an NGO, a non-governmental organization that is helping communities, either with food or agriculture or water, whatever it may be. And we go in and we train their leadership so they can go train the locals how to drill water wells by their own. We've come up with a hand pump that can be built in Africa. We've come up with hand drilling tools that we can drill down to 150 foot to install a borehole, is what they call it over there. With this training that we offer, when we leave behind the tools, and they have a ready-made business. By teaching a group to drill water wells instead of giving them a water well, it gives them a job, it gives them purpose, it gives them motivation, and it gives entire regions clean water, all in the same package. We don't do charity at Water 4, we do opportunity.
My name's Jimmy Kamfwa. My firstborn, she's 3. When she woke up, she usually want to eat something. If she finds nothing there, she'll come back to bed and say, Daddy, I want a biscuit. Then if you don't have money, you can't do anything. I don't like that. We can't have any opportunity of having money and starting caring even our families. With my wife, with 2 girls. Then someone from the SCCP office told me that be patient, these men maybe they can do something for you. And they came and teach us how to drill. Then I was proud after I see the job. I work with Sanfia Water and Sanitation. Yeah, we do drill bores, we install plastic pumps. It's good money, although what we're doing is a hard job. And in Babala, these people, they are surrounded by water. So they just get water just from lake. We do this, the people can have clean and proper water to drink for their lives. That sound is we have found the locks again. We use the punching to hammer these locks.
The 3 points is stuck on the wall. Broken inside the wall. Very difficult for drop it out. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
This job it needs more power, and more energy. We give our all heart to work this. No need of people who are lazy. So we are going to manage to finish this well, so that people can start using this.
nga bwakyo olukyelo ndatala napepa natashalesa ukutwafwa file twafwa kwakubwelako bwangu nukutapa bwangu amenshi obwikala obuli bwayanguka apa ntutuleta pako amenshi mupepi ekyo tulekabirisha ifi shime efingi fifuleko ifife mwatwimbila fyali chepa au tule umfwafye bwino namukunwa nayabelela elyo namumitapile yamenshi chili chayanguka kunu moko twafuma abantu abana ono balefwa ku bulwele bwa diarrhea but pali ino nshita nachichepako
I can say that the number of diarrhea cases have reduced. We are looking at the indicator graphs that are showing the diarrhea trends in children under 5. So we are saying in January we had 40 cases of diarrhea cases in children under 5. Then in March, is a huge difference, as you can see, from 45 to 4% reduction.
And why is that?
This one is because nowadays people they are drinking water which is coming from protected water wells. I've been here for almost 6 years.
Have you ever seen a decrease like this?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
I'm just proud because I'm getting money for what I'm doing. I'm also proud for giving people clean water because I'm giving also life to him. When we see someone who's suffering, we should also suffer and find the solution.
90% of diarrheal disease is preventable through water sanitation and hygiene. It's not that we'll make some small reduction in that toll. Estimates of the health authorities are that 90% of it can be eliminated through good water sanitation and hygiene. That's 90% of 2 million deaths every year that can be averted. How can you not be passionate about the subject?
I think I'll live to see the water crisis being eradicated. You're part of a worldwide solution one time in history. It's daunting, it's awe-inspiring, and it is the most worthwhile thing I've ever been associated with in my life. It's getting water, yeah, but it's providing a business opportunity for these young men and women where all of a sudden they actually have a vocation. I don't think it can get better. And then we get another email that another village got water. Kids were dying and now they're not. This is my new normal.
In the endless sea of faces, You're not a castaway to me. When giving in seems so persuasive, will we arise to meet your needs? Wake up.